Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today we're going to be talking about the differences between a Fat Lucian or Speed Lucians. And we'll get into the descriptions of both of them here in just a second. But for right now, it is No Shave, No Summon November. And that is the month that I'm giving away one $10 gift card every single day throughout the entire month. And in yesterday's video, in order to win, all you had to do was be subscribed, hit the bell for notifications, and then comment what you thought the most annoying thing in Summoner's War was. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen that video, I talk about violent runes and how I think a small tweak could make them really nice and bring a lot of e-sportiness to Summoner's War. So let's go ahead and put that link into sandrasires.com, the random YouTube comment picker, to see who yesterday's winner was. And we had quite a few comments on that last video. 442 unique users were found, and it looks like the Coconut guy is saying that the most annoying thing is to manual mode the TOA. And I would agree. I mean, I would say not the most annoying thing, but I definitely agree that manualing TOA is kind of just not fun, because it's just a really slow part of the game for me. I like to auto all the way through, but I know there's certain stages in TOA hard that I have to manual, and it's just like, I get a little lazy, so I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, Coconut guy, definitely congratulations. If you guys want to win today in tomorrow's video, all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. Also click the bell for notifications. Again, it's the fastest growing Summoner's War channel on YouTube as of right now. And the last thing you have to do is, what we're going to do. We are going to say that I want you guys to comment what your thoughts on the upcoming World Championship is, okay? Who do you think is going to be the winner for the Summoner's War RTA Championships held at the Microsoft Theater in LA on November 25th, guys? It is so close around the corner. By the way, if you didn't know already, I will be commentating the event. I will also have a meet and greet scheduled before the actual event starts. So come say hi if you guys are going to be in the area anywhere in Southern California. Make the drive out. It's going to be so much fun. So I'll see you guys there. Now, to get into the actual video though, so you guys know what you need to do to win tomorrow's giveaway, right? Be subscribed, hit the bell, comment below who you think is going to win the Summoner's War Championship. You know, hashtag your team, hashtag Team Bearing, hashtag Team Sai, Tiger, Chuffles, okay? I want to hear you guys' thoughts about it because I'm excited about it. So, first off though, I want to describe to you guys what a Fat Lucian is. Okay, so a Fat Lucian is something that looks along the lines of this, okay? It is not necessarily the fastest thing in the world, as you guys can see the speed right there, but you really mainly focus on three main stats. That's attack, crit rate, and crit damage. So overall, on my Fat Lucian, my crit damage is a little bit lacking, but I make up for the damage on the crit damage with my high attack power. So I use a fatal set, as you can see, but if I change this to a rage set, obviously I would get a bunch more crit damage, but then I would probably lose a little bit of attack. But play around with your guys' runes specifically on your account, because sometimes you guys can make better damage with having a higher attack and lower crit damage. It's not always about just having 250 crit damage. It's about having a nice balance between the two. Okay, so as far as the speed is concerned, you don't need speed. Why? Why don't you need speed? Because you're going to be boosting up the attack bar by other monsters, mainly Konamiya, Frigate, Bastet, different things like that, Kabila. So you're going to be able to go with a slot 2 attack rune. And you guys can see there, slot 2 attack, crit damage, attack, and blah, okay? So that's a huge difference between a Speed Lucian team, where you're going to be seeing, speeds upwards of plus 130, plus 140 even up in G3 arena. But this Lucian here is like all I really need in G2, G3 arena. It works just fine, because the main defense that you're going to be using a Fat Lucian against is going to be a relatively squishy defense, okay? One that's going to be fast, one that you can outspeed, and then get a Fat Lucian in there to blow them up. So an example of that is this, okay? It's not a very tanky defense, but it's a relatively fast defense, I would assume, and you just gotta outspeed and blow them up. That's the main thing. So I'm using a super free-to-play team here we have a Gemini, which is an HOH monster. I would say probably one of the most useful HOH monsters that they've ever had. And then also I have Kabila. Of course, she's not farmable, but she is a 3-star light dark monster. She's really good. If you don't have Kabila though, of course you can use Bernard, because you want it to be the fastest monster you have in your inventory, in your box, and you want to build it with the fastest possible runes you have, because you just want to outspeed them. The reason why you want to outspeed them is because if you don't outspeed them, then you're screwed, okay? Everything is lost. You lost. Just quit out. You lost, okay? It doesn't matter. So have your fastest monster there. Now your second monster, or your third monster rather, is going to be the Konamiya. Konamiya is great. It doesn't even need to be runed like 100%, as you guys can see, but it just needs to be fast enough where it doesn't get cut between your fastest monster and Konamiya. That's the main thing, because if you get cut in between Kabila and Konamiya, then you're never going to get your Lushen off and you're going to lose. So be careful about that. Now, I do have a couple different variations. I myself tend to use a Samath Frigate Bastet build, and it eliminates the need to have Konamiya. So if you guys have those monsters, I would say definitely utilize them because they're really nice. You get the 50% attack bar boost from Frigate. You also get the 25% attack bar boost from Bastet. You get the shield, you get the attack power. That's the main thing. That's why you want to use Konamiya rather than, say, Rakuni or Amesity in that slot instead of Konamiya. Plus, Konamiya is super easy to get, so why are you trying to, why try to replace her? Don't try to replace things that aren't broken. Okay, so let's just take a look at how it works. Now, this particular arena defense, I think it's going to do very well against, because even though it has a Samath, the nice thing about Kabila is that it brings a little bit of extra defense here. So you got that, the glancing hit buff. Buff. Yeah, it's a buff. Okay. Now, the nice thing about my Gemini, it's a little bit faster than my Konamiya, but still fast enough where my Konamiya can be fast enough and not get cut between my Kabila and my Kona. So we're going to use the research onto Lushen, even though it looked like he was almost going to go anyway, still going to do it just to be on the safe side. It's also nice when you get 3 stuns from the Gemini, but it's really not going to matter too much. So when that Samath is going to revive here, it's going to land into a bunch of glancing hit buffed monsters, not going to really do a whole lot of damage. Of course, the Chi was going to remove it, but it's still not going to be a whole lot to do really anything of value. And it should be an easy win from here, just finishing up and cleaning up the monsters. The main thing, you want your Lushen to at least kill 2 to 3 monsters on the arena defense. If it's not killing 2 to 3 monsters, it's going to be really, really tough to utilize. So we're into another fight though. And as I was saying though, the downside to using Bernard is that you are less fast, okay? Everything that is less fast is a downside to this arena offense because it really relies on you outspeeding your opponent. So Gemini, if you have a faster arena speed leader like Samath, like Vanessa, if you have a Sierra, if you have anything with a 24% speed leader skill, even Shimite works just fine. It's going to be doing more of a service than a 19% speed leader skill. I'm just using it because, like I said, it's free to play and it works. So here we go. Kabila into my Gemini. Again, it's not ideal to have Gemini go after Kabila. That's boosting up its, it's giving him a buff so that way he's not like removing buffs. But really, it doesn't matter because your Lushen doesn't care if there's will up. Your Lushen doesn't care if there's really anything up. And so even I missed, right? I missed a few hits on that Zeros, but it still should be just fine. I don't see us having really too much problems. We're going to try to knock it down the Theomars. Okay, awesome. So we got the Theomars down before anything else happened, and hopefully this Zeros isn't going to, just wreck our team. No, we should be good. We're going to use the alert, and then we're going to use this. It's not going to do anything, but then we're going to do that, heal ourselves up a little bit, and then start going after that Zeros, do some stuns, maybe not, and then we're going to boost the attack, and it's really just game over from there. So the nice thing about this is it doesn't really have to rely too much on RNG because it's Lushen. Lushen doesn't really rely on too much RNG at all. The only thing is that you have to be killing 2 to 3 monsters every time you attack with Lushen. If you do not kill 2 to 3 monsters, if you don't have the best damage dealing runes that you could possibly have on your Lushen and he's not doing as much damage as he needs to, then you just need to farm some more runes for your Lushen, and that's about it. So you guys can know what runes you're farming for specifically when you go into Giants V10, when you go into Necro, when you go into even Dragons. Dragons isn't really used on any of the runes here. None of the rune sets are really using Dragons runes, as you guys can tell. Other than maybe the Will that's on the Konami, and that's about it. So the downside is that you have to kill 2 to 3 monsters. If you don't, you're in deep trouble. Now let's talk a little bit about double Lucians. I feel like double Lucians are getting phased out. The reason why is because there's so many different arena defenses out there that use double Nemesis, triple Nemesis even these days in Guardian, just to mess with even more people. And Guardian speed Lucians are like, I don't know, like I said, plus 140 speed, which is ridiculous, and they still can potentially get cut by triple Nemesis arena defense monsters, okay? So that's the scary thing. Sometimes you fight into a Praha, sometimes you fight into an Aerial, and you don't know whether they're double Nemesis or if they're going to be Despair or Violent. You don't know if they're going to cut in between your team or not, and you're just really like rolling the dice and gambling to say, okay, I'm pretty sure my Lucians are good enough that they're not going to get cut. I know this person, and I'm going to go into it just, you know, head over heels, and then they change the rune during rush hour and you get cucked, you know? So something like that is what I'm saying. So I would say double Lucians are out, single Lucians are in, and I hope this helps you guys out in building your arena offenses with a Fat Lucian. And if it did, definitely leave a like for me. Also share this with a friend that also may be struggling on arena offense, because you can use this in Fighter, you can use this in Conqueror, you can use this in Guardian, you can use this in so many different areas of just all different levels of arena. It doesn't matter. It's a great arena offense to have in your repertoire, and it's a relatively free-to-play monster-based arena offense. All right, but aside from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's it for today's video. Again, to win tomorrow's giveaway for a $10 gift card, all you have to do, be subscribed, hit the bell to get notifications, comment below who you think is going to win the LA Summoners War Championship. And also, guys, don't forget, if you don't win this day, if you didn't win yesterday, if you didn't win the entire month, I will be continuing the $10 gift cards all the way through the month of December. Also, I'm going to be giving away 2 tablets to a subscriber on YouTube, and then I'm also going to be streaming every single day throughout the entire month of December. So I hope you guys are going to be tuning in for those Twitch streams. I'm calling it 25 days of Twitchmas. So definitely go check out my Twitch channel. It's Claytano Games is the handle, and follow that because you know you got to stay up with it. And also on December 1st, we're going to be having a huge stream with Shredder Puzzle and Island Grown. It's going to be great. You guys can see them at the Summoners War championships as well. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button to join the soup. And as always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, peace. What's going on, soup? It's Claytano. Be sure to subscribe for more content every single day. If you missed yesterday's video, you can check it out here, and subscribe to my vlog channel for behind the scenes footage of my life. If you want to stay connected with me personally, go ahead and hit me up on any social media platform at Claytano, and I will see you guys tomorrow.